So today we had a really special day. With limited time available, I got to ride two different bikes, diagnose two things that were on my list to do. I wanted to check the jetting and the needle set on the RD, and I wanted to make sure the new muffler that the FZR ran and sounded the way I would like it, and it exceeded my wildest expectation. Thank you, Luciano. And I like the way it looks. It actually is a lot smaller than the one it replaces. So it was a win-win-win day, and when the day ended, I was pretty happy, and I had an extra cup of coffee. Today's a very unusual day for a lot of reasons. Number one, I have a small gap of time, but I really won't be able to go for a real ride because I'm limited in things. Karen's got things she wants me to do. And also, we have something that we've had a lot of lately. We have a tremendous windstorm out there. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to take pictures outside without having to overdub the video. So what I wanted to do today, and it was my little thought, I don't know if this is going to work out the way I planned. I have the RD, the last time I rode it with Luciano, it had a flat spot on the needle, which is a very common thing with two strokes. You raise the needle, it goes away. It's because we're riding in really cold weather where the mixture has to be richer. And we're probably going to be 2 or 3 more months before it really gets to be summer and we can go back to the summer needle setting. Anyway, I've already done that. And I wanted to get a quick test ride. Don't need to go 100 miles. I want to get out, and if it's a lot better, I'll know right away. Anybody that has a two-stroke will know right away. Also, I changed the muffler out on the FZR yesterday. We did that. That was our adventure yesterday. And I wanted to just get a little quick ride and see how it sounded. So I thought, well, what I can do today, instead of going on a relatively, I usually go on a 2 to 4 hour, it usually averages out to about 3 ride, I can get some local riding in on 2 bikes just to test them out, go out on a highway, go out on some of the back roads and go to down by the bird sanctuary where I can go through the gears a few times. So, and I'll know right away. And the FZR, I really want to see how that muffler sounds. And if I don't like it, I got 3 other systems. And if you watch yesterday's video, you know you can change them out in a couple hours. And the thing is, we've always been dealing with the wind noise with the GoPro, but the one thing I don't have is a way of dealing with the wind on the Canon camera. So any footage I have on that, I may just have to mute it out and add my own voice over it, which is easy to do. You can do it in the editing program. But when that wind is blowing, it's amazing how that Canon camera, you think you're on a Titanic. I can't believe that nobody has figured out a cure for that, including me. And Turbo Steve figured out the GoPro. That's a real big upgrade. But as of now, I got to overdub the video most of the time. Anyway, but we're not going to belabor this. We'll get both of these bikes tested today. I got to play musical bikes, of course. Feed the fish, feed the barnyard animals, do all of Karen's chores. I'm going to get that done and hopefully get both of these done today. So I had my plan for the day, as you can imagine, and I tried to squeeze this in a very short window of time, but I did get everything accomplished. And actually, I like the way that muffler looks. I like it the way it looks a lot better than the one that was on there. But we have 4 different systems now, and we could play musical chairs, and in a matter of 2 hours it can be evil twinned out one way or another. And having all these possibilities just makes the bike more interesting. And actually, the way, at the end of this day, one of the things, I love the way this sounded. I don't know how it's going to sound when I edit this video down, but the sound was really, really nice. Now, I wanted to see if I got rid of that flat spot on the RD. Well, again, that's pretty much standard 2-stroke tuning, and I wanted to get a couple of pictures while I had the 2 Yamahas out in the driveway together on a nice, bright, sunny day. But, of course, pictures are good. There's no sound to edit out. When you get to the sound part of this, yeah, you can hear the wind blowing. That sound is a killer.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of 2-stroke oil in there. When that thing is on choke, good and smoky.
So I was pretty convinced we got rid of that flat spot that we had. Not many things are more fun than just going through those gears on an RD. Brings back so many memories of being young. And memories of having a lot more energy than I have now. So I was pretty happy. That looks like it took care of the flat spot that we had, at least for this cold weather. But anybody knows, two strokes, you're constantly tinkering with them. Always trying to get them on a razor edge. Now, I want to see how that muffler sounds. And I can take a little ride, and I'll be back in time to work on the garden, and Karen will be happy. I'll be happy. The whole world is happy. The sound when you're riding a bike is really, really nice. Gotta be careful, no radar detector today. Gotta really take it easy. So this turned out to be quite a productive day. I didn't think it would be this productive. So there's not many days we get to ride two different bikes in the same day, and basically both of the things we did worked out. That got rid of that little tuning flat spot. There's no end to it with two strokes. That's why a lot of people don't like them. But that's what makes them fun to ride. Difficult, they're like difficult women. But anyway, I shouldn't say that. Anyway, let's be politically correct here. Thank you, healthcare workers. Thank you guys so much. Man, it's over a year now. You guys have been dedicated to the cause, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Now, we had so many little adventures over the winter. One of them was the carburetors with this bike. And all through that winter and all through these past videos, we've been nibbling away at this. This muffler now is pretty much what I really want. The R61 was so quiet that what was happening, I could hear all that engine noise. The Yoshimura one was so loud you couldn't hear anything except the muffler. And I have to look at the video and see if I like the sound, how it presents on the video. I went through the gears a few times, but of course no radar detector, so we're not going to go MotoGP-ing it up here. The muffler is such a key thing to enjoying a motorcycle. If it's too quiet, and when it gets too loud, it really gets annoying. This one is a good compromise, and thank you, Luciano. I appreciate it. I think that my same muffler would probably work great on the 750 too. That remains to be seen. But I know these mufflers used are available on eBay inexpensively. I may pick up another one. And I still have the other one that I haven't even put on a bike yet. If I get bored or whatever, you never know. I get bored easily, by the way. So anyway, end the video. I hope you did enjoy the video. I enjoy having these rides and going on these adventures and trying things that half of them don't work. But in the end, sharing the information is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. And I appreciate all the people that put this stuff out on YouTube that have saved me time and money and energy. Thank you too also. And most of all, the biggest thing, thank you, Karen, for putting up with me. And now, when the video ends, I'm going to work on the farm. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. So while I had the bikes out in the driveway together, I thought I'd take a few photos for our future projects, future albums. And just nice seeing these two guys together. They're a match pair, salt and pepper shakers. Anyway, I'm really impressed with how nice the muffler worked. It has a really nice sound while you're riding the motorcycle. I was impressed how quickly the RD responds. Now, those are brand new Mikuni carburetors, and they are very, very sensitive to the needle set, very, very sensitive to the little idle screws. So, and it's so nice to have new stuff instead of sloppy old carburetors that were on there before. Anyway, it was a good day, and even at the end of this day, after the video was done, we did some work for Karen in the garden. The garden's really coming out nice, and all of the things I do with these two strokes, just always a lot of fun. So I want to end the video by saying thank you guys so much for watching.